Welcome to EasyTV Presents Tech View, another tutorial. In this tutorial, I will show you guys how you can apply VMware ESXi Upgrade. So upgrade means from any version to another version, new version, right? So for example, from 7 to ESXi 8 or ESXi 9. So in this tutorial, I will show you exactly how you can upgrade ESXi from 7 to 8. So for upgrading, you have some prerequisite, which is some requirement, and I'll show you guys step by step how you can do that. So I'm going to share my screen and I'll show you on my home lab what you need to do. So for updating the ESXi 7 update 3, which one I have right now, and I'm going to upgrade it to ESXi 8.0 update 3. And each and every update, like for example 8.0, then 8.0 update 1, update 2, and under update 1 there is a update 1A, update 1B, update 1C, D, E, F, like this. And then update 2, update 2 1A, and update 2A, update 2B, update 2C. Same thing, update 3 has A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So all are updates, but upgrade means upgrade. You see the word upgrade. Updates means you are in the same version, but you are going to apply some change which is released by the VMware or Broadcom. So then that will be a updates. So updates process is different, which is called a patch, apply the patch. But in this tutorial, we will learn how to upgrade from one version to another version. So for upgrading the ESXi host, there is a two-way. There is two-way. So there are two ways you can upgrade. One way is through remote management. So remote management means through iLO or iDRAC or CIMC or IPMI. Why I mention all those things? You guys already know iLO means it's HP server. So if you are upgrading any HP server ESXi, in that case iLO, and if it is Dell, then iDRAC. If it is Cisco UCS server, in that case it will be CIMC. And if it is not none of this, in that case it will be IPMI. That means any other third-party vendor server. So this is one way, and most of the company, most of the professionals, they do this way. So this is the one way, and the another way is through vCenter Lifecycle Manager. vCenter Lifecycle Manager, and this one was called before vCenter Update Manager. But Update Manager was like before, it was in like ESXi 5.5, ESXi 6.0, 6.7, 6. Up to 6.7. So when VMware released 7, they changed the name the Update Manager to Lifecycle Manager. So now everything is up Lifecycle Manager. And today I'm recording this video on November 8th, 2025. So the last month, just the last month, which is October 2nd or 3rd, ESXi 7 also like VMware, they declare also this one is end of life. That means they are not going to provide any kind of support on ESXi 7 version, any kind of 7 version. So that's why all the organization now, they are going to upgrade from 7 to 8. You can run, any organization can run 7.0 update 2 or update 3 or update 1, whatever, 7 version they can run, but they have to run by their own risk, because VMware not going to release any kind of patch or updates, or also they don't going to provide any kind of support because they already declare end of life. So for doing the upgrade, you have to first check the ESXi upgrade compatibility. So you can, if you have a 7.0 update 2 or update 1 or update 3 or update 3A, B or C, whatever you have right now, then is it possible you can directly jump from 7 to ESXi 8 or ESXi 9 or ESXi 8 update 2 or update 3 or update 3A, B, C, D, whatever? So how are you gonna know? So you need to check the VMware upgrade compatibility, which is called Product Interoperability Matrix. So let's look at it. So what do you need to do? Just on Google, you can search ESXi update path, and then you're gonna see some multiple links. So which links you're supposed to go and check? So here is the link, Product Interoperability Matrix. Just open this one in a new window, and it will take you to this page. But in this page, you see there is a 3 tab: interpretability, third party, solution interpretability, and also upgrade path. And then it's not showing anything here, and also it says select a solution. So what kind of upgrade you're looking for? They have, because Broadcom, they have a lot of services, a lot of softwares, like which one you are trying to upgrade. So you have to mention VMware. VMware is one of the product for Broadcom. So you can say VMware ESXi basically, but yeah, there's a ESX. So when you click ESX, it just shows VMware ESXi 8, 8, and 8. That means this is the version you have exist if you in your environment. Then you can go for upgrade like this. So this is the path. If you have ESXi 8, then 8.0, then you can update your system to update 1 or update 2 or update 3 or directly 9.0. That's what it shows. But if you can look at here, hide legacy release, hide patch release, it's not showing 7, because in our environment, this is my environment. If I can show you here, inventory on my vCenter. So this is the host, which one I'm trying to upgrade, and this host right now is running with 7, and there is just some numbers that's called a build number. If you're confused with this, you can check something else. I will show you later on, or I can show you right now, which is you can search VMware ESXi version history, and then hit enter. You're gonna see build number and version of VMware ESXi. This is from Broadcom, and also there's another company which I like very much. They are not showing right now. Okay, anyway, no problem. Oh, this one. They have really nice documents. Okay, VMware ESXi release and build number history. So you see the ESXi 9, they have already 3 versions released, and for ESXi 8, you're gonna see here the latest one is a 3G, which was released on July 29th. And the version we have right now, like as a demonstration, right now I have 7.0.1 and 17551050. So 1050. Let's check this one. 1050 from the 7. You see, this is the 7 list. 1050. So you should look at this build number. So the build started with which number? 17 and end with 50. 17171717. You see here 1750, maybe this one. So this is my version 17551050. No, let's see. Yes, 551050. This is the version I have right now. So in my ESXi right now running with this one. That means it's ESXi 7 update 1, update 1D. This one is running now in my environment. So based on the interpretability matrix, let's uncheck hide legacy version, because 7 is not showing here. If you uncheck it, then it's going to show you here, and also then it's going to show you only the update 1 to not AVC. Why it's not showing not AVC? Because is hide the patch release. So uncheck it, then it's going to show the patch release, which is mine is, you see the update now is showing A, B, C, D, all those things is showing. So my version is D, right? 7 update. Which one? Update 1D. Mine is update 1D. So my right now currently I have 7.0 update 1D, this one. So right now I'm running with this one. So based on the interpretability matrix, right? So I have option to apply. Where is the, okay, I think this way. Okay, so look like with this, from this version, where I can go, this is the path where I can go 8.0 update 1. I can go, actually I have more options here. You see here all those versions, so everything is allowed, look like. So now my target is to, and also maybe you have a question, so can I go directly on 9? The answer should be no. If you have a 7 running update, like my version, like this one, I have this one, right? This one running. So with my existing ESXi, I cannot go directly 9. So any one of the version I have to update. And then maybe the second attempt, I have to upgrade second time to go for 9. So any one of the version, then look at here. If you are running with even 7 latest one, which is W, still you cannot directly jump to 9. Still you cannot directly jump to 9. So what you have to do? First you have to update at least this 3G, and then, or maybe, because from this version you cannot go any other, you have only one choice. If you have running this one, still you have only one choice. If you have this version running, then you can go for any one of the version, then from there you can jump into 9. Any one of this version, that means update 3C, 3D, 8 update 3E, or 8 update 3F, or 8 update 3Z. If you have this version, then you can go any one of them, and then from there you can jump on the second attempt, you can go jump to the 9 upgrade. So, and then you see here from 8.3 to, you can jump any 9 version, right? So I believe you understand what you need to check. So based on our today's target is to, like I have this version running and I need to upgrade. I'm going to upgrade the latest 3G or 3F. So now you need to download the ISO. Let's look at this one. So we understand we can do in 2 ways, but if we have 2 ways, what we should do, right? So first, download the ISO file from the www.support.broadcom.com, right? So first go there and download. Let's go and see. So you have to go to the support.broadcom.com, and then when you go there, you're gonna see on the right side there's a options called My Downloads. When you click the My Downloads, and then you should go VMware vSphere, and then VMware vSphere Enterprise Plus, and then this is 8. Definitely I'm going for 8. And on the 8 you're gonna see VMware vSphere ESXi, right? So go to the view group, and if you go to the view group, it's not gonna show you the latest one. It's all our 24. No latest ISO image shows there. But also you don't need to go there because this is primary downloads. That means VMware plain release. That means it's just from the VMware. But based on the vendor, each and every vendor, based on their hardware driver, it is like VMware release a customized ISO, which is here, customized. So depends on what kind of hardware you're running. If you're running Cisco, then go for this one. You see the Cisco one is up to date. Is update 3 release 5.2.3479. And for Dell, update 3. So if you go for Dell, because our server is Dell, right? So I'm going to go here, and then you see here what it shows. The actual ISO file released in June, but there is some update. If you can look at here, see install CD ISO file. We are looking for the ISO file. So this ISO file we need first, and then we can do for something else. So ISO file we need to download, which is download is here. It will be gray out if you don't have access, like from the, like you have to have a full access on their portal. If you work for a company, definitely you will have it. So you're gonna see the icon like this, otherwise it's gonna be gray out. Okay, anyway, so Dell customized ISO, but this version, this is the one I can download now, and it has what kind of version? Update 3.2478, 2478, and last is 735, 24 and 735, 24 and 735. So look at on the ESXi 8, 24, 24735, this one. So now the ESXi I have available on their portal, which is with the vendor customized, which is 3F. But I supposed to go here, but this one I don't have direct download. So I'll show you. So that will be a patch. After you go this version, then you can patch, apply the patch, which is updates, not upgrade. And then you can go 3G. Right now I have no choice. I can go only up to 3F, because I have available patch, available upgrade ISO file is this one, which is 3F. So 3F means here, from here to 3F. I can go this version, right? So from 1D, so D version, so I can go here. So this has a green check mark. So that means it's a compatible, right? I can do that. So what I'm gonna do, I'll download the ISO file. There is some other file also. It's called customize as 70 default file, zip file, and also you're gonna see the it's not showing. So anyway, I'll show you another on the another screen. So I need this ISO file. First thing is I need this ISO file. So what I need to do, just download, which is I already downloaded here. If I can show you here, see, it's already downloaded. Oh, actually I downloaded the different one. 4464 24644 4464 4464. Which one is 4464? 4464. Actually I downloaded this one. Let's go with this one. It's not an issue. It's not an issue. Whatever I have downloaded right now, because I downloaded a couple of days ago, that's why I found this one. This one, which is 3E, which is 3E, this one. And so how many version I'm behind? E, F, and then G, right? So 1, 2, 3, almost 3-4 version behind, right? Anyway, you can apply after upgrade, then you can apply the updates. That's not an issue. Okay, so you know how to download, just download it, and then you know where you are downloading your file. And then what next? The next is here. So after you download, now you are downloading the ISO file, right? So that ISO file now depends on which way you are going. Remote management, iLO, iDRAC, this way, or you're going this way. So I'll show you both way. Let's start it with the first way, which is through the iLO, iDRAC. And I'm just going to explain. If you go choose this one, then what you should do before you start patching. That's what I'm going to show. So if you choose this way, then what you should go. You have something, you need to do something. So what you have to do, you have to log into your ESXi. You have to log into your ESXi, your vCenter, and then 3 dot. My vCenter is vCenter 8. Definitely, if you are doing something upgrade, definitely first you have to upgrade your vCenter. That's I forget to tell you guys. Because if you upgrade 7 and your vCenter also 7 and you upgrade the ESXi host 8, then you're not gonna see these machines anymore on the vCenter, because your vCenter is 7 and you updated the host vCenter 8. So compatibility wise is not compatible. So make sure when you update anything, any ESXi, make sure your vCenter is updated or upgraded first. So my vCenter is 8, so 8 it will support. And now click on these 3 dots and go to the Lifecycle Manager. And from the Lifecycle Manager, you see the import ISO, and then import ISO, and then browse, and then go where you download. See, if you download this one, then just go with this one. Actually, I have downloaded this one. You see here, installer 3G. Anyway, so you can go with this one. VMware installer, this one, and open. Open, and then it's going to start uploading. But I have already uploaded. I don't need to upload. I have already uploaded here, so I don't need to waste my time. I already updated here. Dell ESXi 3446406, right? This is the one. 464, right? So this is the one I already uploaded. Now, after you upload, what do you need to do? After you upload, just for if you go with the second step, so if you want to apply upgrade to the vCenter Lifecycle Manager, first you have to download the ISO and then go to the vCenter and go to the vCenter Lifecycle Manager, which is this way. So import the ISO file, and then after you import the ISO file, I'm just going to copy the name, and then baseline, create a baseline, new baseline, and paste it here, upgrade. And you can have some description here, blah blah blah. You can say ESXi 8.0.3, sorry, you can say dot update 3, and this one is E, right? Or you can see E. It's up to you, right? How I know this is E? Because based on this one, right? Or you can just directly copy this one and you can just paste it here. That's also you can do. And click next. And from here, show the ISO file, the one you just uploaded to your Lifecycle Manager, right? Click next and finish. So now you see Dell ESXi Upgrade, right? Just now. So you are ready. So then what should be the next step? Go back to the inventory and which host. So my target is this host, right? So I don't have any machine right now. If your machine is like this, you have a machine running, then you have to right click on it, and then you have to say maintenance mode, enter maintenance mode, and then it will migrate all the VMs automatically to the other host. And then it's going to show you like this, maintenance mode, and also it's going to be empty. Make sure it's empty. And now what do you have to do? It's in under cluster. So under cluster, if you have this like this, you cannot do it upgrade. You can do apply the updates. Like if you have any update, you can just apply the updates through the cluster. Like if you have a cluster, I'll create another video how you can apply the updates only. That's one I will make separate video. So for now, I'm just going to show you actually how you're going to apply upgrade. So for upgrade, you have to take it out the host from the cluster. So from the cluster, how are you going to take it out? You make sure you have your host is in maintenance mode. Otherwise, you cannot move it. So I'm going to move right now. It's in maintenance mode. I'm going to move out to the cluster. So this is the cluster, right? I'm moving out from the cluster, and now I'm just putting in. Just take it out from here and then drop it to where? my data center, which is ELSBD here, DC, and confirm. So now it's gonna take time. You're gonna see here there like some activities is going on here. Move entities, see here, and it's already moved. Now it's not showing anymore here. I'm going to just minimize all those things to just make it more clear. Okay, so now the host is maintenance mode, right? Okay, now the host is under maintenance mode, and now the image is shows here. Now it shows the image 3G actually. It was get the 3G from the cluster. Actually it's not 3G, this one, it's not this one. Cancel. So this is not the version actually. All right, so when I'm trying to, because this one is actually screwed up with my cluster, because when I set the cluster image as 3G for the first one, the second one also got that same image here is updated, so we have to change it. So when I'm going to change here, I'm not able to see actually E version here, and we uploaded the ISO file for E for vendor customize, but that's not showing here, and also vendor add-on is not showing here. So if you have this kind of issue, what you can do, just go back to the your download. So we download the ISO file. Now we're going to download the zip file. So I already downloaded this zip file here. You can see here, this is the zip file I just downloaded, and I'm going to upload. So where I'm going to upload, I have to come back here on the vCenter and then go to the Lifecycle Manager. I know it's a little bit tricky, but you have to do it because I'm showing the both way. The easiest way is this path. This is the easiest way, remote management. This is the easiest way. Just download the ISO and go log into the iDRAC and attach as a virtual CD. I'll show you practically, but this is the easiest way. But this one is a little bit tricky, but if you wants to do it on multiple hosts, then it's better to do it on this way. So one time you just need to upload. So I'm going to import the ISO. So before, what we did, import the ISO, then import ISO like this, right? Now we are going to do zip, what is called the zip file, right? So you have to go to the action item and then import updates, and then browse, and then you can show the zip file. Open, and it's gonna take a couple of minutes. You see, it's just a minute, about a minute or less than a minute. It's gonna upload. It's less than a minute. You see how quickly it's uploading. Oh, so what I did here, I actually download Dell Customize, but this one is 735. So 735 is 735. 735 is actually F. This one. 735 is F. Oh, hold a minute. I actually didn't download this one. That's the problem. I should download this one. Okay, so my main mistake is actually I use the old one. When I'm showing you guys, I use the old ISO, but I supposed to download actually this one. Then I don't need to go with this. I don't need to go with this. So it's not showing on the updates. If you go look at here, okay, now what it shows? Moderate, critical, moderate, 3175. So you have to create again a baseline. So it's too many baseline here, right? So I have already, so this one is not covered. You can delete this baseline, or you can edit it. You can go edit baseline, or you can just delete the baseline. Yes. Actually, don't go this way. Let's download directly this one, because you don't need, if you don't directly download the ISO file, I actually shows 375, but when I uploaded this one. That's why it's not matching. You see here, 464, which is E. I supposed to download F. So download this one. So don't be confused. Forget about everything. Just download ISO, whatever you found, and then come back here, go to the ISO, and then I'm going to upload here again. So then you're gonna see it, and then create a baseline, because this is the old one. Actually, that's why you guys are confused a little bit, because I'm not able to see it. So this one is done, right? So now what I need to do, import the ISO, browse. Now you're gonna see this one, A07. Before I uploaded A06, which is my mistake. I should go with the latest one. And now within short time, you're gonna see two, right? So ahead of time, I'm just going to make the name with like this one. It copy. I just copy the name. After it's downloaded, then I want to create a baseline, so that will be more easier for you. Yeah, actually, you don't need to create a baseline. So when you need to create a baseline, because right now, all right, so now it's adding here, right? S7. So you need to create a baseline, but if when it shows here, when you go to the inventory and select the host and look at the updates, there is another window sometimes it shows, where you can say like attach the baseline, then stage the baseline, remediate the baseline. This is the three way you can do. But for ESXi 7, it's actually go based on the image. And also when I add this machine with this cluster, I said like collect the image. That's why I'm seeing this kind of interface. Maybe you can see the different interface, which will give you option to attach the baseline. If you see something attach the baseline, in that case you should create here. Right now, if I create a baseline, it's not going to help me. I can create it just to show you guys. Go to the baseline and new baseline, and you can say name and create a baseline, upgrade, next, and which version. You can just select from here, S7, right? You can just select this one, S07, and then finish. So you created the baseline. S7 baseline is created here, but that's not going to help you right now in this scenario, because when I add the machine with the domain, if I said don't import the image, in that case you can see. In that case you can see here, actually, will have option attach the baseline, the one we just created. But for in this case, it's not actually helping us. So what we can do with this, just simply upload. Simply what? Upload the ISO. And then you're gonna see here, go edit, and then you're going to see the version here. Oh, sorry, you have to resume it. Go here, and then you see 3F735, and then select the vendor. You see the vendor is showing here, Dell PowerEdge add-on 7, the one we just added. Just select it. Now vendor also selected, and then you can say validate, and the image is validated, and save. Okay, so now what you can do, now when you just validate and save the image, immediately it was checking the compliance, and that would take time. So that basically, when you do the stage or run the check, so it's doing the is compiling the check, like it's checking the compliance, like host is ready or not. That's what it's checking. But okay, what it shows now, it shows yes, the ESXi version, the current version is this, the image version is this, and then you see stage and remediate. So you should do stage. In some case, stage is going to be failed. Don't worry about the stage. You can directly go with the remediation. But before you do the remediation, since this is a Dell customized image file, so the previous ESXi 7 image file has a 7 compatible driver, like that means a memory card, CPU driver, power supply driver. All those driver was compatible with 7. Now you are going to upgrade 8, then it's gonna like then in the middle of the instruction process is gonna fail. Why? That's what I'm going to show you. Because of the BIB file. What is the BIB file? It's a vSphere installation bundle. It's a software package used to distribute and install driver patches and other extension. So you should remove all the BIB file. I will attach these documents with the video description. So that's how you will have it. And so you're gonna maybe face this kind of in the middle of the installation, maybe you're gonna see some error like this. So the screen I have it whenever I was upgrading to ESXi 7 from 6.7, and that's what it shows like this. So that kind of issues you can face, and that's why I'm recommending you, all of you guys, just run this command, and then all the old BIB file will be removed. Then you can smoothly install. So it's not going to harm you. And also, so we are following this process. So any process, if you go with the remote management, which is iLO, iDRAC, or CIMC, IPMI upgrade process, or vCenter Lifecycle Manager process, before any one of the process, whenever your host is under maintenance mode, and then you should do the party on the, in this party means it's a third party tools, do the SSH party. You can go through these parties as administrator, you can open it, and then you can provide your host IP address, and then the port number is 222, which is for SSH, and open. Then you can connect. But before you connect, you cannot actually do the SSH. Before you do the SSH, one more thing you have to do, which is you have to go to the configuration, select the host, go to the configuration tab, and go all the way down here and look at for the services. And you're going to see here SSH service is stopped. So check mark on it and then say start. So after you're done with the upgrade, then make sure you stop it. Or maybe whenever your server is restarted, automatically it will be stopped. So we just started because we want to do the SSH on this host. So to the party you can do it, and I'm doing to the remote management, remote and remote ng, and I have already set up everything, all the credentials and everything here. I'll show you in another video how actually you can use these tools. So I just need to double click on it, then I can log in there. You see the host number 2, I just logged in. I don't need to provide the username and password and all other credentials because everything is set here. Well, I set it up here. You see the IP address and password and everything, SSH version 2, port number, everything is set. So I just double click on it and I'm able to log in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just run all those commands just to remove the old BIP if it exists. So it's not going to harm you. I'm going to hit enter. I just paste it here and then enter. So it says no beef matching. That's fine. And go for the second one. Make sure you remove everything. So this process is required either way. If you go this process, or if you go this process, either process you need to do this one. Remove the beef file. So hit enter. So no beef file. That's fine. Just to make sure you are cleaning up. And then this one. Okay. And then where is my file? Is here, right? Okay. This one. Hit enter. No beef file. That's fine. We didn't find anything till now. Copy and just paste it here. Hit enter. No beef file. That's fine. Okay, not this one actually. And this one. So sometimes some host you can get it. I'm not sure which one you want to work. Maybe Dell, HP, or Cisco UCC, Cisco UCS. So I have all those for all three vendors. The look like this one has some, because it's taking time. So in the it's here. Is found. Reboot required. That means if it says reboot required, you have to reboot the host first, and then you can start the update process. So still we are in the process of managing the prerequisite. We are not going for the implementation yet, like upgrade. Still we are in the prerequisite side, just removing all the existing bib. So this one found the bib and it's removed, and also required the host reboot. Copy and paste. I'm going to run all of them. So if you remove all of them, the one I shows here, after that when you reboot the machines and then you apply, you see this one also has a bibs remove. So next, this one, hit enter. So the one I'm just trying to tell you guys, like you are remove all of them based on my list, my this command, and you did everything. After that you face another new problem, another new bib. So just add the bib file, like hyphen bib name with just the last one. Everything will be same. Everything will be same. Just only the last one you just need to mention, like ESXi -ui. Something is going to show you. I'll show you on the screen actually what is going to show. Then copy whole thing. You see here, it's a tool. Okay. And hit enter. So far we removed 3 bib file and all of them is required reboot. Also this one is removed. But for this one, for this removal, it says reboot required is false. You don't need to reboot for this one. But the other 3 is required reboot. So anyway, we have to reboot it, reboot the machine before we start the upgrade. Copy. So we are almost done. And hit enter. And in the meantime, I'm going to copy the last one, which is this one. Okay, now the last one. Okay, this one also remove and record. So we are done with everything, and you can say EXIT exit and hit enter. You can just exit from the SSH. And now you need to add, now you need to restart the machine, right? So right click on it, power, and then you can say reboot, and you can say here anything, whatever you want. It's not mandatory you have to have something, or you can say reboot for remove wave file, sorry, wave file. So it's not mandatory you have to have it like this. So now it's going to be restart, and also you can monitor this restart if you go log into the iDRAC, right? So my iDRAC is IP address. You know your IP, iDRAC IP, right? I know mine. So it's the 1.8, I believe. And you guys already know how to log in the iDRAC, right? So the iDRAC username is root, and default password is Calvin, CALVIN. All are lowercase, and if you don't know, you can just Google it, and you can get it. So you see here, you see my server is now rebooting, right? It's rebooting. So I'm going to show you, say, both way, right? So now my environment is ready. So both way my environment is ready. So now this way the environment is ready, this way also environment is ready. So which way you should go? So in this way I'm not going to complete, I just will show you, and actually you're going to complete this one. So first I'm going to start with this remote management, since I already logged into remote management. So for remote management, what do you need to do? You both environment is ready, right? So now this way, this is the popular way, which most of the people they do like this. So log into your, you have to do all those stuff whatever I did, I explained till now. All those are the prerequisite and process. So now environment is ready. Log into your iDRAC or iLO or IPMI or CIMC, and then open the virtual KVM, which is this screen, right? Whatever is doing right now, I'm not caring this. So my target is to what? Now connect the virtual media the same way, that way we install the ESXi. The same process, just choose, and then choose the, you see here, the latest one, ISO file, just ISO file, open, and then map it, and then it automatically shows here. And now close this one. Now you just need to restart, right? Restart the server. So you can do it from keyboard, Control, Alter, and delete from here. You can do it, or what you can do, just this is a KVM monitor. It's just a monitor, right? Virtual KVM. So you can minimize this one and go back to here on the iDRAC console or your CIMC console, and from there you're gonna see power cycle system boot, or for the Cisco maybe you're gonna get the menu here for power. You can just go for power cycle reboot and click OK. So now it's just like you press the button physically, right? So go back to your monitor. So now this monitor is restarting, and you have to make sure. So for installing, it's going to show you F11. For HP also F11, and for Cisco you see Cisco, I think is F6. For Cisco CIMC, F6 for installation, like from the virtual, to detect the virtual media, which is CD-ROM, the one we just attach virtual media. So for CIMC is F6, for HP F11, and also Dell F11 2. And we're going to look at here. It's going to show shortly here. So the video is going to be really big, but no worries. I'm just trying to explain each and every points just to have a better understanding. You see here F11 for boot manager. I'm going to hit F11. So when I hit F11 boot manager, you see here is highlighted. I just press F11 key from my keyboard. If you use your laptop and then you don't have external keyboard, in that case, make sure you press on Windows button and then, or sorry, FN button from your keyboard, laptop keyboard, FN key button, and then maybe F11. So now it says and entering boot manager. So this is the final installation. Okay. Now it shows one-shot BIOS boot menu, continue normal boot, launch lifecycle controller, system utilities. So we should look for the boot menu with the one-shot BIOS boot menu. Click here. And now it shows virtual optical drive. So we know this is a drive, something drive. So the word is not same for all other vendor, right? So you have to look for something virtual, CD or DVD. So this is of the virtual, so which is very similar, an optical drive, that means it's a CD-ROM. So select this one. Oh, sorry, see this. Oh, I don't know. I by mistake I click on floppy drive. I don't know. If I do the floppy, then I have to reboot it again. Make sure optical drive you select. So this is the exactly same process. You see, oh, I got it. ESXi installer, right? It shows here. So it's loading the file and it's going to take time. So exactly same process the way you install the ESXi, the same thing. So only difference is like whenever it's loading all those files, and on the installation process is going to say for installation hit enter, and then you're going to see it will show you 3 options. That's the main thing, nothing else. Everything will be same. So if you say, okay, I want to upgrade, then all the configuration will be remain same. If you say fresh installation, then all the configuration will be removed. That's the only difference. So I can show you here, it's loading. It's going to take a little bit time, so I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back when it's done. All right, still it's running. Within short time we're gonna get the screen back. So I'm going to actually, so host number 2 we are patching through the remote management, sorry, we're upgrading to the remote management. And for the host number 3 I'll show you guys how you can do this way, like with the vCenter Lifecycle Manager. So for doing the vCenter Lifecycle Manager, what do you have to do? You guys already remember, right? You have to download the ISO file, for compatibility check, download the ISO file, and upload it to vCenter Lifecycle Manager, right? vCenter Lifecycle Manager, which is here, Lifecycle Manager, and then import the ISO, right? So you can get this one, and then go and come and go back to the inventory again and select the host, go to the updates. But right now this image is, you have to go to the cluster. Whenever it shows, it's not going to show you anything here. You have to first remove all the VMs from here, right? All the VMs you remove, you need to move to the other host and then put the host into maintenance mode. And then when there is no VMs, then take out these machines, take out the machines from the cluster, right? And then go to the updates, like the same thing, the one I shows you guys here. Right now it's not showing here anything because the image. Okay, and then just say remediate, and then start the remediation. That's it. Start the remediation. That's it, nothing else. So through the vCenter Lifecycle Manager is pretty simple for if you have a multiple host. You just need to make sure you did this process. This process is done, then you don't need to go again and again. You just need to go your cluster host, make sure you move all the machines from this host to other host, and then put it in maintenance mode, take out the host from the cluster, and make sure you enable the SSH and remove all the old bib files, like based on this one, all the old bibs, remove it and restart the machine. And after it's restarted and get back, and then just select the host. Like if it is host number 3, then it's going to be from here, right? Select, and then of course you're going to check the compliance, and after the compliance check is done, then remediate, and then just hit the start the remediation. That's it, complete. And it's going to do its own process. It's going to be install everything and restart the machines, just come back online. And then whenever everything is done, you're going to check the version is updated or not, and then whenever you see everything is up to date, then just move the machine to the cluster again. That's it. So I'm going to check this one. Okay, this one is done, right? It's already loaded everything, and through the remote management, hit enter, and F11, you see the same process, and same disk, right? Hit enter. Now it's going to show you 3 options: upgrade ESXi, preserve BMFS data store, upgrade. And rest 2 of them, it shows install ESXi, override. If you don't want to upgrade, like if you don't want to keep the old configuration, IP address, remote ESXi management, if you don't want to continue with the old configuration, then you can go for the 3rd option, which is install ESXi override. That means it's a fresh installation, and after that you have to configure it again. So you have to come around like this and you have to select like this. But now I'm not going to do like this, because I'm by default is selected upgrade, because it's already found the old one. That's why it's showing you upgrade, and you just need to hit enter. That's it. When you hit enter, it's gonna start upgrade. That's it. So I'm going to press enter, and hit enter. Okay. What it shows: are you sure you want to force support unsupported installation of ESXi? Actually, this is the pretty old hardware. That's why it's showing me. You can see enter, and upgrade is F11. Okay. And now it's upgrading. So the upgrading is not going to take that long. It's done. It's boom and done. All right, and then hit enter to reboot. So now the machine is going to reboot. So ESXi upgrade is almost done. This is now is rebooting. So still in this one it shows down because the machine is not powered back on yet. That's why. It's gonna take 2-3 minutes or sometimes 5 minutes. You see my virtual media now is the device map is shows 0. It's almost done. So it's nothing. The preparation is most of the things you have to do. Download the ISO. But if I can tell you in a simple word, download the ISO, remove the bib files, attach the ISO file with the remote management, like which is virtual through the virtual media, like open the KVM and attach with the virtual media, and then restart the server and hit F11 key. You can get there. So now my upgraded ESXi is loading now. So within short time, you're gonna see this. So now ESXi is loading. VMware ESXi 8.0.3, before it was 7, right? And release 247847735, which is 3F, update 3F. Update 3F, right? So that means now our ESXi is upgraded to this, and we are behind of some updates. So updates, which is patch, we can apply that patch. So I'll show you guys in another video how you can apply the patch, how we can go with the same version, update 3, but we're gonna from F to G. That will I'll show you. Plus at the same time how you can install latest VMware tools. So on the ESXi ISO file and VMware latest release tools is not the same. It's always behind. That's also I'll show you on that video. Okay, so this one is almost done. All right, it's done. So my host is ready. I'm going to minimize my virtual KVM, which is monitor. And now here you see the host, it shows. So all the configuration remains same. Everything is same. Virtual switch, VM kernel, everything is same. Nothing changed. Just the OS is upgrade. You see 8 and you see 354735 is updated, right? So now you can simply move back to the cluster, and by default first one is selected. You can say okay, and then now you can just maintenance mode, exit maintenance mode. So now this one is 35, this one is 64, which is like a more latest one. 2478, right? 2478. This one 24. Oh, 6 7, this one is lower. I think this one is E. So this one is E, this one is F. So it's not the same version. So I'll show you in another video how you can apply the patch to all of them in one video. Okay, so now this one. So the second host we did through this process. Now we're going to do it in vCenter Lifecycle Manager. How you can do that? It's pretty simple and easy because everything is ready, right? So since everything is ready, what I can do, right click on it, maintenance mode, enter maintenance mode, and it's going to check my cluster and host, how many available hosts is there, and click OK, and click OK. So now I have VMs here already. All the VMs is moved. So where is moved? So it's moved to the my second host, the one before. You remember when we was working on this one, there's now VMs. So when I put this one host in the maintenance mode, automatically because all these VMs is moved, all of them is power off. That's why it's quickly moved to the host number 2. And this one will take time because it's running. Okay, it's stuck in 32% because if it is not moving, in that case, what you can do, you can just try with the manual jump 0. So this is the machine, the one I'm now sitting on. Migrate, next. Host number 2. Oh, it's compatibility issues. Sure. So what I can do, instead of doing this, I can just jump into, I can power off this machine. This machine is not compatible with this. That's why it's showing like this. Anyway, so what I have to do, I just need to connect with this, because right now the machine is the running machine is in 3. This is actually it's a machine issue. Don't worry about this one. I'm just going to power off the machine. So I'm going to log into another machine because I have to power off this machine. That's why I'm logging to the other machine. I'm logged into my vCenter. Everything is ready. Launch. My vCenter credential. All right. So I'm forcefully shut down this machine because this jump machine I'm not going to use anymore. So I'm going to just shut it down, and I'm going to use this one. Right click on it, power, you can say power off. Yes, and it's going to be moved. You see, immediately this one went to the maintenance mode because there is no VMs. So if there's no VMs, what I can do, I can just move out from the cluster and put it on the data center the same way, the way we did the other one. Something wrong. Okay, anyway, it takes time, that's why. Confirm, and within short time it will move out from here to other. Okay, it's already, you see, it's moved out from the cluster. Now what you need to do, go to the updates, the one I showed you multiple times, and what do you need to do? Edit this one. Actually, you need to check with F, right, and select the vendor which is available, Dell. Okay, this image, and firmware you don't need, it's optional, and then you can say validate. and save. And when you click save, it's gonna start what? Checking the compliance. It's gonna check the compliance. So within short term, you're gonna see so still the machine shows here 7, and if you go to the update tab, it's going to show you it was looking and it was checking, and also it's checking is done, is found. This is the version currently you have running on this machine, and this is the target version, right? 3F. Now just hit, you can go for the stage, but the stage is done already. So click remediate, and everything has check mark, agreement, and done. Just say start remediation, and that's it. And see more, you can see here, it will show you step by step actually. So this one is pretty simple and easy way for multiple hosts, but the critical thing is you have to upload it to the download the right versions and upload, and upload the what is called Lifecycle Manager. That's it. So this is the way, and this one will be updated within short time, but I have to wait, and I don't have enough time right now. So but this is the way. You don't need to do nothing you need to do. So everything will be complete automatically. You see here, now you're going to see more lines here. See, started, and it will be restarted, it will be disconnected, and then restarted, and then come back again. So when everything is done, then you're going to see. Now if you look at here, oh no, sorry, not this one. Image is not going to be compliance because it's different image, that's why. Anyway, so when you come here, you're going to see this one is finished, and then you're going to check here star summary, and you're going to see, you will see like the version will be changed. That's it. So you don't need to do nothing. That's it. So that's all for today. Our update is running. You see here, and that's all. So thanks for watching this video. And I know it's a long video, but I try to show you guys each and every points to have a better understanding actually what you are doing, right? For actually upgrade, ESXi upgrade is not a like junior level work, it's a senior level work. So that's why you should know each and every points, and that's why it's a long video. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please give a big thumbs up, and also if you're new in my channel, please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in another video.